Hello, my name's Stephen, and in this video we're going to look at health and physical education within the Australian curriculum and how Minecraft Education Edition can be used to support learning in this key area. So Minecraft is all about breaking and placing blocks. It's students working individually or together to create wonderful, imaginative worlds. The Education Edition of Minecraft brings the creative and immersive environment to classrooms all around the world. There are additional tools for students to demonstrate their learning. There are tools for staff to manage the classroom and assess students' work. So we'll look at some of these as we go through today's session. At first glance, it may seem quite difficult for students to use Minecraft in a learning area that is so physical. But as we'll see, there are plenty of ways that students can relate that physical world to the digital world in Minecraft. Let's first of all explore the curriculum and then look at some ways in which Minecraft Education Edition can be integrated into this learning area. So the Australian curriculum, health and physical education, is organised into two content strands: the personal, social and community health and the movement and physical activity. And each strand has got these sub-strands, and we're going to have a quick look at those, as that is going to be the focus of any work that you would do within the health and phys ed area. So first of all, we've got personal, social and community health. So this supports students to make decisions about their own health, safety and well-being. It enables students to engage with health information and apply it to support their own and others' health, safety and well-being. And then finally, we've got contributing to health and active community. So students consider how health issues affect their community and the environment. Then if we go over to movement and physical activity, to start with, students develop and refine skills and dispositions for lifelong participation in physical activities. And then they learn about what happens to their body when it moves. They explore sports and other physical activities in their lives and across different cultures and throughout time. Then finally, they learn about teamwork and leadership, as well as other personal skills such as self-awareness, self-management, and persistence. While health and phys ed is such a physical learning area, there are many ways that students can relate to that physical world through digital creativity in Minecraft. So Minecraft can be the design space or the social space, and students can immerse themselves in health and physical education content. They may, for example, create a healthy town. So you could start from a template and students think about and discuss what's in that community to make you healthy and safe. They can build farms, community centres, exercise places, healthcare providers, all of those sorts of things. So students can do this inside a template, and we'll have a look at one of those in a moment. Or they could even build their own community and think about ways that it could be improved. Secondly, there we've got across the top, create a story. So Minecraft lends itself really well to visual storytelling, whether that is in images and words or whether that's through a video. So the students could use the Minecraft world to create a scene for a healthy action campaign, or students can think about a particular topic such as healthy eating or exercise, road safety, those sorts of things. And they can build a video within Minecraft, or a world or an activity or a challenge for other students or the community to focus on. I've also got there, develop a Minecraft mindset. So this is perhaps looking at those areas where students are thinking about their own resiliency, their leadership and communication, collaboration skills. They could perhaps rebuild a world after or rebuild a community after a bushfire or an earthquake or something like that. They can carry out reflection within the game, and they can think about how they would use what they're doing in the game in the physical world as well. So there's lots of ways to support those leadership and those collaboration and personal development skills. Another one that's used quite a lot is students redesigning the worlds they know, making them better, making them more inclusive, making them more healthy. And one could be designing a play area. So whether that is for your school or a specific outdoor space, they can look at the dimensions of the space, bring in some mathematics and some planning. They can use literacy using signs and boards to explain how they've built their area. And they could maybe make a particular sport or game within that area. So quite a few ideas there. I'm going to show you some worlds that are available within the game and how we might use those within the health and physical education space. Here we go. I've logged on to Minecraft Education Edition with my school login, and I'm ready to play. View My Worlds will show any of the worlds that I've previously played on this computer or device. And View Library will give me access to all of the pre-made worlds that I can use within Education Edition. So we've got subject kits, monthly build challenges, there's tutorials, and a whole lot of biomes and worlds. So in the biomes and worlds, you've got various different biomes. So you may want to just build on blocks of grass. That's probably the most blank canvas you've got. You may want to go to a desert, or you may want to do something in the water. You can go in and choose those to build with. Under featured worlds are a whole lot of ready-made worlds that you can use for a range of different learning areas or cross-curricular activities. So I'm just going to highlight a couple of these now. One of my favorites is the starter town. So I can just click on that and I can see that open building plots are waiting for you to make your mark. City planning, home design, learning about communities, planning a personal narrative. Okay, so you've basically got an empty town that you can build on, whether that's students working individually or in groups. I just click Create World and I can access this. So students and staff can all just go into any of these worlds and create them in their own environment. If I wanted every student to have quick access to this, I can click Assign or Share, and I've got a link, or I can post it directly to Teams or to email. So I'm just going to create this world. And I'm just going to highlight some of the features you've got here. So have a think while we're exploring this. How might you use this in a health and physical education environment? I've got a camera, so I'll first of all just take a selfie. Oh, I wasn't looking up. Never mind. So you've got this kind of empty town here that you can look around. You'll notice that there are a lot of plots. So we might want to build, if we're thinking about a healthy town, we might want to build a hospital or a doctor's surgery. We may want to build a skate rink. I'm actually going to fly. I'm going to double tap space and fly up and have a look around. So you'll see there's a whole lot of different plots where we can build. There's a whole lot of water and grass, so we can build parks and so on. And then there's even plots for numbered plots. So we might want to give each student a number and they have to build something in their own area. So we've basically got an empty town that we can build on. Okay. Excellent. So suppose I wanted all my students in my class to come in and build in this world. What I can actually do is open the world myself, click on this group button here and start hosting. And what this will do is generate a 4-picture code which the students in my class can click on when they join Minecraft, and they'll be able to come in and work in the same world. You can have up to 30 people working in the same world. So students are experts at building in Minecraft. I'm not, but I can go and get some wood planks. I can go and get some glass and ladders, all sorts of different things, maybe even some wool. So I can actually start building my whatever it might be. It might be a building, might be a structure. And then we can add all sorts of different content into the game to give instructions or directions. So there are actually 3 different types of chalkboard. You've got a slate, you've got a poster, and you've got a board. And these are actually all different sizes. And so we can add some instructions or some directions directly into the game. So we could come in here first and build a healthy workspace for the town. So you might put some little instructions there. Okay, so that's then in the world. And we might over here, this is where we're going to build a sports stadium. So let me choose a poster, so it's a bit larger. So build a sports stadium for your town. Include 1. Spectator area. 2. Training area. 3. Education area. So you can actually put in different instructions, and students can also do that. So really simple little world that you can come in and make your own. What students can then do is they can actually take a tour of the world. So once they've built different areas, they can actually get a camera in the game. So we can grab a camera. We've also got a portfolio where all of our photos go, and we've got a book and quill. Book and quill. You need the quill to write. So we could use our screen recording software to give a tour of the town and highlight the different healthy aspects of it. Or we could just grab the camera, take photos of what we've done, and they will appear in our portfolio. The stadium. Me. And I can, once we've put a portfolio together, we can export that as evidence, or we can make that into a handbook for someone to come and explore what we've built. We've also got the book and quill. That allows us to add in pictures, as well as a bit more text. That can then be signed, and that's then a book that we can use in the game, or we can also export as well. Another great feature of Minecraft Education Edition is the fact that when you hover over some text, whether it's in a book or a portfolio or on a sign, if you press the I on your keyboard, that will open the immersive reader, and you can actually listen back to that text.
Build a sports stadium for your town. Include 1. Spectator area.
So you can listen back to it. You can actually change the size of the text, the background color, so it just makes it much more inclusive. You can even translate to other languages. So if you've got a student in your class who speaks Filipino, you can either click on an individual word and have the Filipino and a picture as well, or you can translate the whole document into Filipino. So really, really great inclusive tools there in Minecraft Education. So all you need to do as a teacher is think, how are you going to use this? Perhaps you're going to have students working in different groups, and someone's going to build a particular structure, someone else is going to build a particular community area, and you can just see how creative the students can be. And then if you couple that with a video walkthrough or a book, you could easily use that for a healthy eating campaign or a road safety campaign or something like that. So definitely check out the Starter Town. Now let's have a look at some of the other areas within the library. The monthly build challenges are short, simple activities that you can just pick up and use in a one-off lesson. But of course they can be built on and extended if you need to as well. They cover a range of different topics, and they're all really kind of cross-curricular ideas. So we've got building a farm and having it pollinated by bees. We've got telling biographical stories, designing a book cover, a better bedroom, a tree house, a spaceship, a community landmark. So these are all activities that you can kind of just pick up and start using straight away. So perhaps we're going to look at, for example, a green building. So investigate innovations in buildings that help to save energy and protect the environment. So there's some objectives: building a new home in a group, and then excellent. So I'm going to create the world. Just having a little look around. Occasionally you'll see these non-playing characters. So these are characters that have been put into the world to give you further information. If you right click on this character, I heard our neighbours are building a new green home. I can't wait to see it. Can you help me think of some ways we could be more environmentally friendly? And there's the immersive reader again, so we can actually have that read out to us or translated. So this is just a simple idea where we've built a world, and there are some... Is it better to use the dishwasher or do it by hand? Let's go around the side. Oh, what's under there? I'm going to jump over there. Oh, here we've got some trash, recycling, compost. So it could be that we've got this super greenhouse, and now we're going to build some more structures to support healthy living and well-being as well. So really just worth exploring some of the different challenges there. They can give you some ideas about how you can use Minecraft, as well as some starting off points. While not directly to health and phys ed in all of them, some of them can be simply adapted, like story setting. You can use that for any kind of story, or healthy eating, or activities that you want to use. So that's the monthly build challenges. You've also got subject kits. So these are kind of the United States curriculum. So you've got science, math, history and culture, social, emotional, and so on. So definitely worth exploring some of these. You'll find a lot of ideas are cross-curricular. I'm just going to show you one of my favorites within the social and emotional learning one. You can see there's some Empathy Village, everyday sports. We'll come on to this later on. But I just want to focus on this one called The Mindful Night. So this is all about mindfulness, social awareness, and self-regulation. There's a kind of quest that students have to go on, and I've used this with a few groups of students, and they found this really engaging. As with all of the worlds within Minecraft Education Edition, you can actually click on lesson plan, and it takes you to a lesson plan online that's designed for the teacher. So it will give you some ways that you might use it. So we're looking at self-awareness, coping, social management. These are the guiding ideas. These are the student activities, and so on. So it's a nice kind of guide for the teacher. You can again assign it to students, or they can go and navigate to this themselves. So I'll just show you the starting point of this. Right click people to talk. Okay, so talk to everyone you meet. You never know who might help you. So we're first of all going to go and find the Queen. Welcome to the Knight's Trial. Okay, you will need a camera and a book and quill. They will aid you on your journey. So you click accept and you've been given, as you can see down the bottom of the screen, a camera and a book and quill. Now I've got to go out and find the first part of the quest. I'm going to the woods. I should stop and talk to people as I go. Oh, I took a photo. I've photographed rather than talked to. Mindfulness is not a relaxation exercise, but it does relax you. That's just a nice sign. Oh, brilliant. So you get some inspiration as you go through. Woods. Oh, hello. Who are you? You're the woodsman. Ah, it's not about clearing minds. It's about being aware of the thoughts that our minds are full of. Mindfulness. Remember that, pal. Okay, I will do. Okay. Want to know the secret of performing magic? Oh, I'm going to go to the Tower of Focus. You must perform a levitation spell. Press cast spell and begin breathing. Okay. Ah. So now I just breathe in. I focused on my breathing. Excellent. I've got the Helm of Focus. Good luck. And now I can reflect on the event by writing in the quest journal. So I can fill in what emotions I noticed. And then I can go on to challenge 2. And I've got 25 pages worth of reflections to write. Okay. I'll leave you to explore the rest of this world with your students. As well as finding worlds within the library in Minecraft Education Edition, you can also access education.minecraft.net and find a whole lot more lesson plans, activities, worlds, and ideas. So let's go to education.minecraft.net. There's a whole lot of information on this page. There's a quick start guide, depending on whether you're an educator or a parent or an IT admin, to get to exactly where you need. There are resources. You can connect with other educators. You can ask questions. There's a blog where you've got stories of what people right across the world are doing in Minecraft Education Edition. But what we're going to do today is go to Teach with Minecraft and explore lessons. So this is where you'll find hundreds of lessons, including the worlds that we've just seen in the library. There are also lesson plans that don't necessarily have a world. You might be starting with a blank world, and students are working in Minecraft Education Edition themselves. So we've got the main subject kits. These are based on the US curriculum. You'll notice there isn't health and physical ed there, but under social and emotional and digital citizenship, you might find some things about citizenship and well-being and health and so on. You can also search lessons. So if I search for the word health, for example, there's 5 examples there. Connected communities, healthy eating lesson, healthy food village. And if you go into one of these, it gives you further information. So let's have a look at this healthy eating lesson. Let's click on the title. Students will further their knowledge concerning healthy eating via the planting of seeds and crops within Minecraft. Okay, so there's learning objectives, There's no notes for the teacher, but there's guiding ideas and student activities. And then a link to the world that can be downloaded and opened in Minecraft Education Edition. So definitely worth exploring. There's a whole bunch of different activities there. You can also search for, say, sports and games, and you'll find activities there. I know, for example, there's been quite a few worlds created specifically for Commonwealth Games or Olympic Games and that sort of thing. So you can see there's a whole range of different content there, including esports that we're not going to address in this video, but definitely there's a lot of esports content as well. So I've just highlighted a few worlds that I found online that I'll share with you. One called Everyday Sports. This is looking at linking sports with the Sustainable Development Goals on health and well-being, peace and justice, and quality education. So we can find out the objectives and the guiding ideas, but also quite a lot of these worlds you can actually open directly in Minecraft. So perhaps I want to explore this and see if it's something I might want to use in my class. I can open this in Minecraft. And as long as I have got Minecraft installed, it will open up directly to that world. And there we go. I can create that world and start exploring it. Okay, that looks pretty cool. So let me do a bit of exploring. I'm going to fly over here. I think this is where I can find out what this world is all about. Look at that, all those flags. So I believe this was created by some teachers in India, and I think it's a really great world to explore. Indoor games. Welcome to the world of sports. Thank you. We'll take you to the world of indoor and outdoor sports. Excellent. So where's this taking me? I've been teleported somewhere. So I can go and find out about wrestling or about chess, Ludo, Carom, or swimming. Okay, so it talks a bit about swimming. We can interact with the characters, take photos, explore. And then it's all connected, so we can go back to the start and go and explore some other worlds. So I'll leave you to explore that world, and I'm just going to save and exit that. So I'm just going back to the Minecraft Education Edition website. There's one here about why. Have you ever wondered how a sport was invented? Invent your very own Olympic sport and design and build a venue for it to take place. So you can think about all of the aspects of why we do sport and rules and teamwork and build invent a new game and build a place for it to be played. And we've got a really great world here on a healthy food village, so we can actually look at how farms and crops work within a world and promote healthy eating. Another one I found was about good versus bad. So students build two things. One represents something good and the other that represents something bad. So that's a really simple activity that you can combine for a lot of the aspects of health and phys ed. So have a look online, explore, and just like students use their imagination within Minecraft, teachers can come up with really innovative ways of using this simple tool to promote your learning area. So in closing, I just want to share 3 useful resources with you. We've just been exploring some of the education.minecraft.net website. You can access that here. There's also a specific page for teachers in Australia, so you'll find resources and worlds created specifically for Australian teachers at education.minecraft.net Australia. And then my Minecraft journey goes into a lot more detail about how you can use Minecraft in the classroom, all of the teacher features, the education features, the literacy features, the inclusive education features, and so on. So I'll just put these up with a QR code. Pause the video if you want quick access to the websites. So there's the Minecraft Education homepage, there's the Australia page, and there's the 11-hour course where you can go and find out all aspects of Minecraft Education Edition and how you can use that as a teacher. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully there's some good starting points there for you to go off and explore using Minecraft Education Edition in Health and Phys Ed. Thank you.